On day number 59, we visited the Arakeshwara temple, Bhoo Varaha Swamy temple, and Shri Lakshmi Kanthaswamy temple from Mysore. We continued our stay at Mysore at the end of the day. But before starting with the Arakeshwara temple, I present here the beautiful drive through the beautiful state of Karnataka for a minute as we traveled from Mysore to Yadatore. Karnataka is one of the most beautiful states in India. A drive through the countryside of Karnataka, the lush green fields, the beautiful and well maintained roads, and the amazing courteous people of the state gives one of the most pleasant experiences to anyone driving there. And accordingly, we just enjoyed our entire drive while traveling and visiting various places in Karnataka, and same was the case on this route that we covered from Bangalore to Mysore. The Arakeshwara temple is a Hindu temple in Hale, Yadatore. The present temple complex dates back at least to early 19th century rule of the Mysore kingdom and is built in a typical Dravidian style. According to historian B. Lewis Rice, the temple was endowed by Maharaja Krishnaraja Wodiyar III, the ruler of the princely Mysore, during the British rule over India. However, the original temple as such is much older of the era of Kotulonga Chola I. The Arakeshwara temple is a protected monument under the Karnataka State Division of Archaeological Survey of India. Yadatore Sri Yogandeshwara Saraswati Samathanam in Krishna Rajanagar, Mysore district is also located on the banks of Kaveri opposite to Arakeshwara temple, West Delhi. Yadatore Sri Mutt is one of the several institutions that follow Sri Shankara's Advaita tradition. Many highly learned aesthetics adorn this pita, which has a history of more than 700 years. Of them, Sri Rama Brahmanda, who installed a very rare idol of Sri Chaturbhuja Pattabhirama and Sri Nilkanteshwara at Hole Narasipura on the banks of river Himavati, is of legendary fame. Hale Yadatore, a village in Krishna Rajanagar Taluka of Mysore district, Karnataka, is located about 4 kilometers north of the commercially important newly built town of Krishna Rajanagara and about 44 kilometers northwest of the historically important city of Mysore. The name Yadatore derives from two Kannada language words, Yeda meaning left and Tor meaning river, a name that arises from the bend to the left made by the river at that spot, which is considered sacred by Hindus. There are steps leading from the temple down to the bathing area ghats by the river. Yedator village was severely damaged in 1920s from the flood waters of the river Kaveri, prompting the Mysore ruler to build the new town named Krishnarajanagara, Little Sadalli, on an elevated land. After Yadatore, we moved to Kallahalli to visit the famous Bhoo Varaha Narasimha temple. Bhoo Varaha Narasimha Swamy temple is an ancient temple which is supposedly over 2500 years old, dedicated to Shri Vishnu's boar incarnation, located on the banks of Himati river or Himavati river, and is a major pilgrimage destination, especially for those seeking blessings related to land or property. The temple's origin is attributed to the great sage Gautama who performed penance here in this holy region. It was Maharshi who worshipped the Shaligrama here. Many years later, according to legend, King Veera Bhallala got lost in these forests during one of his hunting trips. When he was resting under the shade of a huge tree, he saw a hunting dog chasing a rabbit. When they reached a particular spot, the rabbit turned back and started to chase the ferocious dog. Noticing this strange turn of events, the king was convinced of some unseen powers in that place. He dug up the whole area and found the deity of Pralaya Varahaswamy hidden under the layers of the earth. The king then installed it in the temple and offered regular prayers. The temple that we see today is the remains of what the king had built. It has weathered severe floods and stood to tell the tale. Even today, right in front of the temple is the stone slab with Devanagari inscriptions on it, telling us the story of the place. The temple was undiscovered and unprotected until a few years back. The area is considered a Punya Kshetra or holy region. The presiding deity is also known as Pralaya Varaha Swami and Adi Varaha Mahishi. In this avatar, Vishnu appeared as a boar to rescue goddess Bhudevi Mother Earth from the demon Hiranyaksha. The idol of Bhoo Varaha Swami is almost 15 feet tall and seated in Sukhanasa, one leg touching the ground and the other leg folded, carved in Shaligrama Shila, black stone found in Gandaki river. Varaha means boar and the horns of the deity in lighter in color than the face and the eyes are red. On the thigh of the folded leg is seated goddess Bhudevi holding a lotus flower in one hand and other arm is around the waist of the Lord. Bhudevi idol is 3.5 feet tall. The upper hand of Varahaswamy are holding a conch and discus. A Sudarshana chakra is carved on the back of the idol. The left lower hand of Lord Varaha is embracing the goddess and the right lower hand in Abhaya Mudra. Lord Varaha is wearing a Kirti Mukata crown and Bhudevi a Karanda Mukuta. The knowledge of the sculptor regarding the proportions and rules of sculpting gods and goddesses are commendable and deserves a huge acknowledgement. An idol of Hanuman is also sculpted under the main idol. Architecturally, the temple has survived several floods. The temple is built in a rectangular shape using grey stones and looks plain from outside, but the idol inside is breathtaking. The temple is divided into two portions, Garbhagriha, Sanctum Sanctorum and Outer Hall. The temple is currently under complete renovation and probably it will take another 2 to 3 years to complete the structure of the temple in its original form.
বাবা
The
বলবে না
stunning
ওই
sculptures,
দেখতো
stucco
দেখতো
work
কাকুটা
and
কি আছে
carvings on the
উঠছি
pillars
উঠছি
scattered here and there are mesmerizing and
এইটাকে
provides
ভিডিও
a
করাই দেখে
reflection of
যা
the
যা যা
beauty
যা
and magnificence of the original temple.
এই
The final destination of the day, Shri Lakshmi Kanthaswamy Temple at Hatti, Mysore. Sri Lakshmi Kanthaswamy Temple is one of the very ancient temples located near Hebbali Lake in Mysore. The temple is almost 300 years old and the area is cool and calm and a pleasant place to overcome strain and stress. When we visited the temple, it was unfortunately closed, but we could view the temple from outside. From outside and top, the temple to some extent has features very similar to temples of western coast, especially Mangalore and Kerala temples. The Lakshmi Kanta temple received significant support from various rulers of the Mysore kingdom. King Dodda Krishnaraja I of Mysore Wudiyar dynasty expanded the temple and made generous donations before around 1732. Next to the temple, there is a Bala Gangadhara Swamy Matha where a lot of children are being educated on our Sanskriti and culture. Friends, with this, I come to the end of part 3 of episode number 18. Hope you enjoyed the entire episode. Do follow my videos on YouTube. Till the next episode in this series, take care of yourself and bye for now.